Good evening and welcome to the Westport Middle School High School Winter Band Concert. My name is Jack Keene and I will be your MC for the evening. Tonight, we will showcase all of our bands from 5th grade to the high school as we bring you an evening of holiday favorites. First, we will begin our concert tonight with our high school band under the direction of Mr. Liam Sullivan. 2017 movie, The Greatest Showman, stars Hugh Jackman and features songs from the songwriting team of Pasek and Paul, songwriters behind Dear Evan Hansen and La La Land. In the film, Barnum and his performers face ridicule and scorn from society, but find strength in their individuality and their bonds as friends and family. This arrangement by Michael Brown features songs such as The Greatest Showman, This Is Me, A Million Dreams, and From Now On. The next piece, Carol of the Bells, is a new take on a traditional carol, the Ukrainian bell carol, which has become an important part of the American holiday tradition. Was originally composed by Mikola Leontovich, with lyrics by Peter J. Wlowski. In this arrangement by Carol Britton Chambers, the various motifs are passed around the ensemble, giving everyone something interesting to play. The arrangement incorporates energetic grooves with the bass line and percussion, as well as a new second melody that adds extra technique and a fresh sound. final piece tonight, Chakan, comes from Gustav Holst's first suite for the military band, which was the first piece of concert music composed specifically for the type of ensemble we now call a concert band. Before this piece was composed, concert bands composed of woodwinds, brass, and percussion, and they would primarily perform marches or arrangements of orchestral music. The piece begins with a low brass melody and is then repeated 16 times throughout the piece, moving around the ensemble with continually developing variations. Premiering in 1920, Holst's first suite was important in convincing other composers that serious concert music could be written for this type of ensemble.
Before we close, I'd just like to introduce the members of our ensemble. Our flute, Riley Ward. Give it up. clarinet, Charlotte Orr. On horn, Sam Mendoza. Alto saxophone, Dylan Udia. Tenor saxophone, Neil Mitford. On trumpet, Lachlan Babbitt. On trumpet, Trent Souza. On trombone and electric bass, Grayson Garside. On percussion, Kyle DeShawn. On percussion, Andrew Hathaway. And special thanks to Mr. Darren Russell on trombone. One more time, Westport High School Concert Band. Thank you very much.
Concludes our high school band's performance. The students are free to leave if you have other commitments, though we do encourage you and your families to stay and support other students who are yet to perform. We continue this evening with our 5th grade band under the direction of middle school band director, Mr. Chris Newton. The 5th grade band has been hard at work since the middle of September, learning the basics of playing an instrument. As I'm sure you all know well, the beginning stages of learning to play an instrument can be both very exciting and very painful to the ears. The fifth grade band has gone from not knowing how to put an instrument together, from being here on stage to perform for you in just 13 weeks. We will now present in rapid succession Hot Cross Buns, Merrily We Roll Along, A Claire de la Lune, Jingle Bells, Go Tell Aunt Rhody, Good King Wenceslas, and Dreidel Dreidel. Students are free to leave if you have other commitments, though we do encourage you and your families to stay and support the other students who have yet to perform.
Yeah, Jack!
Welcome back. I would now like to present the 6th grade band. We will open our portion of the concert with a triumphant fanfare based on Ding Dong Merrily on High, featuring the percussion succession on keyboard instruments. Classic melody is artfully paired with brilliant bell effects, creating a powerful statement for the developing concert band. We now present Holiday Bells Are Ringing by Robert W. Smith. Bells, Bells is a Christmas medley of 2 carols with its titles featuring bells. Carol the Bells and Jingle Bells. The instrumental timers are varied and colorful in the arrangement of each carol, providing contrasts in style. We now present Bells, 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 arranged by John Edmondson. friends in the Jewish community. The festive dance spirit of Hanukkah comes alive in this well-conceived arrangement that maintains the excitement and lively spirit of this historical observance and musical style. The sixth grade band will conclude its portion of the concert with Hanukkah Lights by Nicholas Fortin. Our sixth grade band performance. Just as with the previous performing groups, they are free to leave if you have other commitments, though we do encourage you and your families to stay and support the other students who get to perform. We would now like to begin our performance tonight with a celebratory overture that sends driving original material with holiday favorites. The piece includes several well-known carols, though they are not approached as a medley. Rather, they are treated as small excerpts that appear throughout the fanfare, without artificial transitions connecting them together. Please enjoy A Festive Fanfare by Brian Holmes. Christmas has long been a tradition in homes around the world on Christmas Eve. With an imaginative and beautiful setting by James Swearingen, we invite you to imagine yourself surrounded by family and friends, a fire crackling in the fireplace, and a glass of eggnog or two. Please welcome our narrator for this evening, School Resource Officer Davis, as we present Clement Clark Moore's The Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children would nestle all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's day. When out on the lawn there arose such a cry. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. What to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh, 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dancer, now Dasher, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
prancing and pawing at each little roof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and then smoked it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
We would like to now highlight our percussion section with a jazzy holiday selection, featuring swing rhythms reminiscent of the great jazz classic, Swing, Swing, Swing. While drumming on Trash Barrels, we now conclude our concert with Christmas Stomp, arranged by Sandy Feldstein and Larry Clark. concludes our concert this evening. Please drive safe, and we look forward to seeing you at our spring concert in May. Good night.